Hey guys, doing another quick tutorial here today. Today we're going to set up Inter-VLAN routing, which is what you see here on the diagram. We have VLAN 10 here, we have VLAN 20 here. The switch by default is separating those into separate broadcast domains, and we need a way to let them talk to each other, but we don't want to put them in the same VLAN. So we're going to set this router up to do that for us. The router is actually going to route between VLANs, hence the name Inter-VLAN routing. So if we read our directions here, set Ranet switch to separate VLAN to be VLAN 10 and VLAN 20 and set its members as those ports. Enable the feature port fast on all access ports. Set both Ranet switch and Ranet gateway to route between VLAN 10 and 20. Okay, so I don't need to read any more of that yet. Let's go ahead and go into the switch here. Enable conf t. Now we're going to set up some VLANs, so let me do a quick cheat here. Show VLAN. Okay, I see here that it doesn't already have those VLANs created, so we're just going to type in VLAN 10. Okay, easy enough. And we need to create VLAN 20 as well, so VLAN 20. Now if I do show VLAN, not BLAN, VLAN, you can see they're both on the list now. So the next thing we need to do here is interface fast Ethernet 0/1 switch port. If I could type, that would really help. Switch port mode access and switch port access VLAN 10. Right? Right. Okay, and then the other thing we need to do is set up port fast, which I believe is done through the switch port command as well. Let's see. No, it's not. Maybe it's just done port fast. Oh, it's spanning tree. Yep, there it is. Okay. It doesn't say to set up any interfaces on the switch, so we're not going to. Let's move that other port over into VLAN 10. So interface fast Ethernet 0/2 and switch port access VLAN 10, switch port mode access, and spanning tree port fast. Okay. Next, let's do the other ports. So interface fast Ethernet 0/3, switch port access VLAN 20 and switch port mode access. Then we do spanning tree port fast. Then we'll switch interfaces yet again to 4. And I'm just going to up through these. Switch port access VLAN 20, switch port mode access, and port fast. Okay, so we're done on the switch right now. Let me just read through quickly here. Port fast is enabled. These are set for that. One last thing I may need to do is set that as a trunk. So let's go ahead and do that right now. What port is that? That's Gigabit Ethernet 1. Okay, so interface exit interface 0/1. Really? Oh, it's 1/1. Whoops. Maybe it's not going to let me. Yeah, it's not letting me, so let's just set it to trunk and see what happens. Mode, trunk. Yeah, it's switch port trunk encapsulation, and it's not going to let me, so. Okay, so we'll just do switch port mode trunk. This is different than the actual iOS I've been working with. Okay, so that's in trunking mode. That's going to allow all VLANs to pass on this interface. So I'm done on this switch for right now. We may need to go back later. Let's go ahead and terminal into the router. What I need to do on the router is make it so it has an interface in both VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. But how do I do that when there's only one cable? Because I can't run another cable. So the way we do that is sub interfaces. So enable. Let me do this quickly here. Show IP interface brief. You can see here we have. Come on. Okay, Fast Ethernet 00 is the one we're working with. Yep. Okay. So there's only one interface there, but we're going to make that interface into two interfaces. So to do that, enter global config, type interface Fast Ethernet 0/0 dot, what does it specify to use? 1. Okay, so dot 1 is going to be the VLAN 10 interface. So now we're in what's called a sub interface, and if I do show IP interface brief, we should have another name on the list. See here? That's a sub interface. It's using this main interface, but it's not a separate interface. It's a logical interface, basically. And I'm about to run out of time. So anyway, IP address. First we need to set the encapsulation. So encapsulation .1Q and VLAN 10, and then IP address 192.168.0. Does it tell me which one to use? Okay, the last IP in its own subnet. So /28.240 128 and 2. Okay, so 142. 255.240. Okay, and let me quickly get into interface 2 here. I'm trying to do this in under 2 minutes. Encap.1Q. Whoops. VLAN 20. Really? What the hell did I do? Oh, whoops. I don't put in VLAN. I put in the number. Okay. IP address 192.168.0.144. I'm guessing is the first one. Yes, it is. Plus 16 is 160, and then minus 2, so 158. 255.240, and exit. Interface Fast Ethernet 0/0. No shutdown. Okay, and you see the sub interfaces came up at the same time. So we have a minute and a half to hurry up and test this. Come on, switch port. Okay, close that and close that. Hopefully I don't have to set anything on the stupid PCs. Why are you not enabling? Oh well, since it doesn't look like it's going to go before the time runs out. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're green. I have a minute left. So the completion is 100%. And if I check the results, all the stuff is done. I wish I would have had more time. I would have tested it and shown you how it worked, but we are done for now. So thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, feel free to ask.